忘れずに受け取っておかなくてはな。
Who here is up for the Slash Tournament Division, eh? Yeah, I think it just announced like 11. Oh, it will be released on 11/25. This is the latest announcement. So anyway, good boy here. Time for another Atelier Resleriana, and I am sorry because I delayed this content for like a few weeks or so in the Japanese version because worky. So anyway, the new announcement so far the last I checked was this one, the Slash Tournament Division in the Brad Legend Fest Gacha, and as well as the Magda the Magda Gacha. Just gotta have to make sure if the device is scrolling efficiently. Maybe it's working. I did check a little bit on the previous event update where we have the two Lara Kingdom members who joined Lara before the events of Story Chapter 19, which I haven't unlocked yet. I'm sorry. And look at this. I got a lot of these keys though. I mean, would have been a good idea if I could delete these keys because I don't need it. So, yeah. Welcome. And I'm gonna be doing two separate Legend Fest banners on two separate live Legend Fest banners on this stream today because I delayed them for like somewhat a long time than usual. But I'm still keeping this, even though there's Floki, but as much as I would like to change my home screen animation, it's story. Keeping Rorona slave is the kind of a daily chore right now, considering Rorona does have an Easter egg if you leave this game for more than 3 days or so. Rorona is gonna be a bit, so, yeah. If you notice, I do have 3 of these tickets right now. It's because 3 events are ongoing, but there are 2 story events that I would like to cover in the meantime. The third part, however, the Brad focus event is actually a dungeon event with no story extension, so I'm spared for that. I'm spared for that, but that doesn't excuse me. I'm so lazy right now. I felt like there's something new. Like, there's gotta be new things I could do. I have like a few backlog of games that I wanted to do, but none of this suit my schedule. Like, if you want me to, kung gusto nyo, maglaro na lang ako ng iba pang game, maliban lang si Atelier, Resleriana o Genshin, ay alamin mo na lang sa akin sa comments or sa past live stream VODs. Then I'll know. So sometimes I'll be doing bilingual streams. I forgot to disclose that because well, I got a little bit of inspiration to do bilingual streams for once. Kahit ginawa ko na yun before sa Arcade Quest. No joke, ginawa ko na sa Genshin Impact. So, I mean, what else? I'm still keeping the original 5 variant team 2 Awakening forms for a reason. This team is perfect. Although parang hindi suitable si Floki na naging stab defender. Pero I'm still in. We just don't have a healer though. Okay, well, graphics look okay, although it is running from feed. I don't mind the jagginess, it's still, as long as I can see the game smoothly and efficient. I haven't actually done much on Chapter 18, because I actually delayed that a little bit. For some reason, I don't think Chapter 18 story mode has double SR materials, except you can just do this in the very hard score battles. Also, this freaking Griffin is just looking at us. I wouldn't be surprised if Loki and Heidi are like closest before Valeria. Anyway, going for the missions. I forgot to do the synthesize missions, which fortunately I did. And last but not least, this one. Log in for 400 days. Why, thank you! I'm more of a loyal member. So it's now like, I think, 420 days since, it's been like, almost 420 days or more than 120 days since the game finished its first anniversary. The actual one, and I gotta say, nothing felt so chill than just playing this game. Even though I would like to play other games in the meantime, at least to... Wait, what is this one? Oh, is it temporary or is it permanent? Oh, I think it's permanent Nana. This one is the plain cookie. I think it's an opportunity because plain cookies are usually available at plain cookies are usually available on paid packs. This one is on. You can use freeload star gems to redeem those, but I wouldn't recommend it. If I have plain cookies that many, then I don't mind not buying it instead. So speaking of which, yes, I think we have 5 days left, and for some reason, Floki and Heidi's banner is still ongoing. On top of we have 4 other Legend Fest banners. But I digress. Give us back the arigato gozaimasu from Floki, please, I'm begging you. Okay. Stop. Alright, so I haven't done Story Chapter 19 on stream. Actually, you know what? I haven't done Story Chapter 19, so you can tell I did not increase the number or even change this whole screen. So, where is the graphic settings? 30 frames is fine, upscaling filter. I mean, I don't mind. I think anti-aliasing gotta be FXAA only. Wait, what if I go for, like, MSAA? What's gonna do? Does not look any difference, but if it does look any different, I think it has to do with the edges being smoothed out to the maximum level, which I don't think it's necessary on my end, so maybe FXAA would be a good idea. I'm experimenting the cinematic settings, even though I praise the anti-aliasing options. It's just that my phone is not flagship enough to have consistent frame rates at 60. But my god, Resna is so torn! Okay, so I'll be doing the Legend Fest breakdown on 2 other characters that I have not covered since the last stream in the Japanese version. So Brad and Magda. Magdalena, no problema! Okay, where are you, Magda? So yeah, the chaotic Magda, one of the members of the Moonlight Society. She is a stab breaker though, pinkish destroyer. Now, the charm point I think she has is the long hair with her hair bond on her right. You really have to hear it. The good thing about that is that her burst skill though. Doink! She even breaks walls. So no matter how many walls you take on her. Nope, nice try. You won't even dodge that mallet. Or is that a large warning star in this case? What's even interesting is that the burst skill that she's using is apparently taking place in the docks of the docks of the capital, even though Magda will be anywhere. Now, what I got caught offhand for Magda's name in the Japanese version is that the user are katakana though, because Magda would have been look like M-A-K-D-A or M-A-C-D-A, but it turns out the naming in Romanized is actually Magda with a letter G in the middle. Now, I did check the name a little bit on Magda. Apparently, her name is from the Polish, so yeah, I kind of recall that back when I was listening to one of my favorite Glock 9 songs in the Philippines. So, for those who heard Magda featuring Rico Blanco, yeah, that's what I was referring to that on that X or Twitter post that I was referring to. The Magda, Magda, I found your letter and read it, but I cannot find you in Mantarda. So, it's just me being salty. I couldn't get her though. Like, I don't mind getting both Floki and Heidi, but my gosh. So anyway, Pochi is doing Travel Chronicles on his end. Just let me know. Okay, so while he's streaming, I'm gonna swap to do the live Legend Fest breakdown this time. So, volume settings. Okay, so let's start. Stab Breaker, Pinkish Destroyer, Magda, Lena. Okay. Skill 1. This is a single target skill 1. 81% damage, 20% break, 100 ticks of weight. After attacking, all members will get physical attack up by 10% for 2 turns. And the next user after Magda, as long as it's not a burst panel, will be converted into a break panel. Basically, the one with the axe symbol in the panel. Now, if it's a free panel, she will create it, so it's a quick way if you want to increase your break damage to the next fellow breaker. If you want to focus that other breaker on single target or group damage, this is efficient. You'll need this if you're either using an attacker or a breaker. So if you have a pair of breakers and Magda is one of them, the other breaker will be able to take advantage of Magda's break panel summon if the breaker or attacker is right next to her after using her skill 1. Skill 2 is single target, 292% damage, 325% break damage, 206 of weight. If she's attacking weak enemies, she will increase break damage by 50%. Before attacking, however, she will start by debuffing stab resistance by 25% for 2 attacks to that particular enemy, and after attacking, the one with the highest physical attack will be given a stab damage up by 30% for 2 turns. If the enemy is broken by the time she uses her skill 2, like upon break, if the enemy is broken upon using her skill 2, the enemy's next turn will be the next target's turn will be delayed by 2 turns. So meaning, yeah, that 2 turns, meaning the next turn will be get like so slow, like 500. I think that speed will be decreased by 200%. So imagine, I think it's going to be like 25% of the actual speed of the enemy. That's where the target's next turn will be delayed by 2 turns. So 2 turns longer upon when the target's next turn is broken. So you have a lot of time. This is useful for bosses that are moaning for the for faster attacks. Magda will be able to delay a few turns easily. So I would recommend her if you are going for bosses that are weak against stab, but at the point will increase speed to counterattack your allies. Magda's skill 2 will be helpful, and not only that, break attackers or stab attackers or stab breakers will be able to take advantage of her buffs. So, yeah, it's pretty useful, although I haven't gotten her yet. First skill, however, is this, the Brood. The Brutal Destroy. Brutal Destroy. This is single target, also 525% damage, 625% break, weight 206 of weight. When targeting on weak enemy, increases break damage by 50. This is the same as going for skill 2. So, unlike skill 2, she will increase the target. She will debuff the target's stab resistance by 30% for 3 attacks, and after attacking, the one with the highest attack stat, physical attack stat, will be given the increased physical attack by 35% for 1 turn, and if the enemy is broken, all allies will be given skill damage up by 30% for 1 turn, and grant this buff. This buff, I'm not sure about this one. This is for 1 turn. This at the start of the turn, you're not going to be able to, you will skip your action once you have this one. So targets with this buff, targets with this status effect will have their turn delayed. This is not listed on the status effects, so this is specific to a character that will use this specific buff. So I think it's more or less delaying your enemy attack. So this is useful if you want to slow down stab bosses, especially if the boss will likely land on burst panels. So this one will skip a turn at the start of the enemy's turn. So action is not possible according to the Kodo Funo. Action is not possible, so action skip. They give it like a skip turn in 100% orange juice. So, this first ability that Magda has, if she's targeting an enemy that will be broken, increase her own skill damage by 100% for 2 turns, and all allies will get increase the attack potency by 20% of their skill 2, with a maximum of 100%. This is like increasing the attack potency, similar to the summer variants and stories like Spike Izana. What these do is that it'll try to ignore defense points or rate of the defense points. So, however, this skill 2 attack potency will only be increased up to 100%. So the more enemies that Magda will try to break by the 5th turn, all of her allies will be able to grant this skill 2 increased potency potency for 20%. So increasing skill power plus the potency, and then the efficiency is going to be boosted by late turn of the game, by late turn of the battle. Now this one is at the start of the battle. She will start with a speed up by 15% and force break for 1 turn. So at the start of the demo battle, which I'll be showing it later, Magda will be able to use Force Break once, so this is useful if you want to start the battle with at least 1 enemy broken. And unlike Force Break, which is useful on Awakened past Valeria, Master's Right Hand Raiza, Swartz Rose Heidi, Magda's Force Break works preemptively, so this is an active ability. This is not reversible. You have to strategize carefully if you're going to use her in auto teams. If you don't like where Magda will try to attack random enemies, you can turn off auto and then use that Force Break on the enemy that you prefer to choose. And then, with the benefit of having her speed up by 15%, Magda will be slightly faster at the start of the turn. Useful if you want to get ahead with the enemy's turn. Her leader skill this time is this one. Adventurers will get, if you were to set Magda as your leader skill, adventurers, those with tag adventurers will get attack stat up by 10% and skill damage and break damage up by 30%. Hey, Pinkish Destroyer, and she is also part of Lantarna. Large list at this point because everybody's a family at this point, and then family and friends. Who knew? I mean, there are even a few characters that you can link with Magda, and obviously Vulcan characters, adventurers. Gift colors for Magda this time is purple and green, and she has this This one is Physical Curse. I think what it does is increase physical damage received by 1 to 8% for one attack. Stab Blessing, increase stab resistance by 1 to 8% for one attack. And Weak Break damage boost. Enemies are weak against that trait. The character's trait or element will have break damage up for the user by 3 to 25%, and the break damage will be enhanced for against that enemy. So Magda is going to be useful if you want this one, the weak break damage up. Particularly, I think it's useful for breakers that focus on weak targets, meaning weak targets will need this if you want to amplify on that specific element. Overall, I think it's a pretty good stat breaker, somewhat better than Made de Esca, like back in February. As for Memoria, made illustrated by Shachi-san. So, Gonto no Hajimari da, let the chaos begin. Now, this increases physical attack by 31.25%, with rest of his stats, HP and magical attack 16.25%, defenses up by 13.75%, and speed up by 6.75%. Now, if the user is stab element and targeting weak enemies against stab element, you can expect that the target will get damage received up by up to 27% for 2 attacks. This is very significant because I think Magda will be using this, even Esca or Marion, the regular Marion, not the Fire Defender Marion. Made Esca will be able to take advantage of Magda's Memoria, if you happen to have her, that is. And Magda will significantly take advantage of this Memoria because of the increased damage received towards enemies. Plus, she has Force Break. So, if you were to combine this Memoria alongside Magda, I think you'll be able to have a head start on destroying one enemy out of the 5. So, I'd recommend having this Memoria if you have Magda, that is. This is very whalish stuff right here. But, nonetheless, this Magda is gonna be useful in Stab Tower or Stab tournaments from Romance Grand Tournament. While Magda is destroying this poor old pony, here's the other member that we got introduced in Story Chapter 19. This is Bradley Kahn. So, Bradley Kahn is stab supporter, unlike Magda, who is stab breaker. Now, Passionate Blood Magda, he has magical defense higher than the physical stat, interestingly, and physical attack is his favorable stat, although magical defense is his favorable. So skill 1 is 86% damage, 8% break, 106 of weight, single target. Now this one, Kono skill ryumai ni, before he uses his skill, after attacking, before using his skill, the user with the highest physical attack will be given physical attack up by 10% with a maximum of 30%. Think of it like Empel. Empel, his skill 1 works the same, where his skill 1, while he attacks enemies, he can also increase physical attack up for the user with the highest physical attack. So I don't think it's necessary to bring in Empel if you're going to use Brad as your physical supporter. But nonetheless, this is not restricted to any element. This is just only a range of elements that is restricted to. So basically works like Empel for skill 1, but for skill 2, however, is this one. All targets though. All targets 206 of weight. All enemies will be given 10% debuff, 10% damage debuff for one attack, and targets will be given will be given stab damage received by 75% for 2 attacks. There is a limit on this. There is a limit on Bradley's skill 2. This works like Yukata Claudia, where she will decrease the damage received and buff damage. She will decrease damage inflicted from enemies and the increased damage received to enemies. Bradley has a limit of 4 stacks, so you can only do so much on this one. I think you can only stack up to 4 debuffs, or in this case 4 turns, if Bradley uses the same skill twice. So autoplay teams, you might be able to lengthen or extend the stab damage received to that all enemies. Plus, with the 10% damage debuff towards enemies, you could imagine that he's like the physical supporter version of Yukata Claudia, the bolt supporter one. However, his Claudia's skill 1 does debuff damage inflicted on her skill 1, that is, but Bradley does this on skill 2. The added benefit is that the increased stab damage received for 2 attacks. Now there is a limit, so do note that if you have Yukata Claudia, the unsaid one, you will expect Brad to be like this one, the stack limit and the damage debuff for enemies. I'd say this is useful if you're going to take on enemies that have high inflicting damage, and if you have a stab team, like particularly if you have a stab attacker, Miu in this case, or Swartz Rosul, if you have Brad on your team, Brad will be able to increase that stab damage received. So yeah, I'd say you can easily checkmate enemies weak against stab on stab towers. Now, Rumetru Panze. Rumetru Panze. I think it's a German wording? Well, I'm gonna have to use Google Translate on this one. Metoro. It's katakana. Panze. Oh. Alright, so Google Translate said Le Matir Panze. Le Matir Panze. Okay. So this is single target supporter, by the way. 525% damage, 93% break, with 200 ticks of weight. After attacking, targets will be receiving physical damage received by 50% buff for 2 attacks, and all members will be given the enhanced effects received from strengthening panels or plus panels up by 50%. This does not stack, however. Yeah, he works somewhat like Yukata Claudia in some senses, that is. Alright, so Yukata Claudia has the competition. You have this Brad, but Claudia focuses more on magical elements, while Brad works on physical attacks, but more preferable on stab element. Now, as for his abilities, this skill allows him, all members will be given, negative effects inflicted towards enemies will be increased by 15%. So if you have a debuffer, or if you have a debuffer on this case, or you want to buff receive damage from your supporter, yeah, this will be increased by 15%. Brad's other ability this time is now this one allows all stab members to increase skill damage and break damage up by 40%. So Magda, Maid Eska, and 2-star Marion will be able to take advantage of this one, because if you have stab attackers, View, Swartz Rosul, Brad's second ability will be able to enhance your stab attackers, stab breakers, or stab defenders. Any member that has stab element in it will be able to take advantage of this effect. Now, as for his leader skill, if you set him his leader skill, then target members, after attacking, targets will be given Stab damage received up by 20% for one attack. Not trying to members like this one, of course. So, I'd say Mika is going to take advantage of this. And who else? Who else is a stab attacker? I'm gonna have to regret saying this, but 1-star Valeria is also going to take advantage of Brad's leader skill. Not much on this one because it is limited to one element, so a bit restrictive if you're going to give Atlantic characters this leader skill. I think I can only recall like 2 members who will take advantage of this one. So stab damage up. Plus you can, yes, there are stab breaker like this one, Magda or Diana, but both of them are just new releases, so you might want to reconsider your choices if you're going to build solely a Lantarda team and then you set Brad as your leader skill. You have courses. Oh, not this one. Lantarda members, obviously, Justice and Exploration. Yeah, you can obviously tell this tag needs more variety. And last but not least, the Majime, serious characters. Gift colors this time for Brad is red to yellow. He has Stab Curse, stab resistance down by 1 to 10% for one attack. Sky Kitty Kaifu Boost. Item recovery boost when using using a recovery item. HP recovery will be up by 2 to 18%. So healing skills won't count on this one, that is. Then stab damage boost. Stab damage up. Stab skill damage up by 3 to 25%. Yeah, I guess you could make this work out as a physical Yukata Claudia in this case. So Mage-san is the illustrator for this Memoria. This one works well for Brad with 30.75% on defenses, 4.25 on speed, and 18.75 on HP, with 13.75 on attack stat. This Memoria trait, however, this increases negative effects. So if the one using this Memoria is a supporter, increase negative effects inflicted by up to 45%. I guess this is useful. I haven't recalled the last time since I've seen someone that also does debuff enemies, so in this case I only thought of 2 Claudia variants, the original and Yukata variants, and that's just it on my end. But there are supporters that will take advantage of debuff effects, so if you have, I think it's best suited for Brad because at least it's not restricted to an element just on the class. So if you have a supporter that wants to enhance negative effects inflicted towards enemies, I guess Brad's Memoria is gonna be your best shot. No, the judgment has been that's okay. The judgment has reached its verdict. I don't know. Let's start with the trial battle with Magda. So yeah. Hello, Swartz Rose. Alright, so Swartz Rose Soul and Snow Adventure Rorona. Very good pair up. Especially Rorona does have critical attack on her skill too. But I won't be doing that much on skill wise, so might as well turn up the 3D skill a little bit. Bit better, but nonetheless. Let's see if Magda can now if you may notice, I think on her buff skills, see this one? Yeah, this is where Magda will be able to break enemies. So if I go for skill 1, skill 2, or burst, the enemy will get force break regardless. So Here's some laggy experience because my Snapdragon 870 makes no sense. Welcome to the docks, where you get beaten by Magda's pretty old hammer. Doink! Your shield is broken, by the way. Now, if you hear the chick sound effect, that means that means this enemy has days in it. In the localization, it's actually days in the global version, but this one is actually stun. Stun status effect. In this case, this is what Magda was trying to use. This chick effect here. This is where this is actually a character-specific version of stun. So if you have Izuna, and if you have Harayome Izuna, or regular Izuna, or Story Smite Izuna, 3 Izuna variants, you will expect this stun is more familiar. So Magda has a character-specific version of stun, basically. Can you one-shot him? Nope. Not this time. Doink. Now, Magda did speed up on her first turn, so the next turn, not even one turn, this enemy will try to attack her anyway. Or Rorona or Tool. I can't imagine. Magda is like out of Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha. You know, out being Fate Testarosa's companion. What about this one? So her next turn, as long as it's not burst panel, Magda's next turn will have a break panel on her. Finish him. And that's how you finish the battle. Otsukaresan! You naughty girl! It's victory animation though. And then, that's all for Magda's trial battle. I'm likely going to exchange her, but if there's going to be another character that I'm likely going to be wishing for, then I could set aside Magda for a while. I still like her. Long hair with hair bun. Oh, this team is almost the same, except Rorona is replaced with Yuna. So basically, you have because Rorona is a physical supporter. Brad is the one who will be doing the supporter role. Alright, good luck with that, because you now get to taste what Claudia's power look like, but physical attackers only. Or stab attackers in this case. What's the verdict, sir? No way, are we the grid of a chessboard? We are inside a chess game! He's using the knight piece. Counter-attack that enemy. You got checkmate, sir! Because the context of this chess game is he landed the knight piece just one L-shaped turn difference away from the king's piece, and guess what? You got nowhere to run. You got checkmate. That's the point of his burst animation. Now, if I can check his skill, look at this. So increase Increase effects up by increased strengthening effects received by 50%. This does not stack, however. So if you have Yukata, Claudia, and Brad on the same team, neither of them will stack their strengthening panels effects received up. So yeah, you don't need both of them on the same team, obviously. Nice try. As much as I like to roll for Brad, I mean, I've yet to familiarize his skill. Now, this one works like a mix of Yukata Claudia skill 1 and skill 2. Oh, you got a shadow behind you. Yeah, that means your curse has been signed. Justice shall be served, that is. Stab damage received up according to Suol. Your next, Phantom. There. I think the one who has the increased physical attack this time is on... Why did you not get the buff? Alright, finish the battle. So I guess Judah has the highest physical attack against Black Rose Soul this time. That's why I didn't hear Soul saying arigato when Bradley uses his skill 1. Anyway, his victory animation, yeah, serves him right. Serves the justice. Okay. So yeah, verdict on this one, I go for Magda since I already have a stab supporter similar to Brad. You got Claudia in this case, but I just got Academy Sophie a few days before doing this live stream. So, long story short, I do recommend getting Magda, but if you don't have a stab supporter, say like Academy Sophie, Brad's gonna be a good choice. Especially Brad is like the physical or stab supporter version of Claudia. You got Claudia with a little bit of Empel if you're going to use him for skill 1. Long story short, I guess I like it, although they're not my priority for now. Now I will have to rest up for a while. Hey, Goga just woke up. Just gonna ask it a little bit on Bochi's stream. Okay, so I'll be right back, because I haven't got my snacks ready. Come on! Get, I don't know. Get good old Oji-san, good old Oji-san here while I try to wrap up my stream. Okay! Now my phone is getting laggy at this point. Resna, calm down. We'll get her. Next chapter. Nah! I can't believe my graphics settings is not this powerful. Sorry everyone. Not sure which settings will be suitable for this phone. I'm waiting for a delivery on my phone cooler that I just bought, but the shipping date for the new phone cooler that I'm waiting for is not gonna start shipping until next Saturday. So yeah, don't worry, my phone will not be laggy for a bit longer. It's just that I needed to use the aircon in this case. Also the Shinobi tension. You just wait! You just wait! I am busy for that next week! Nako naman. Hey! Tara na. Let's do the event story thing. In this case, I don't need to do dungeon battles, but Brad But in this case, because Brad is gonna be our priority. Oh yeah, I'll have to do one manual exploration first, because Easter egg in this case. Sha-la-la-la-la, let's go to the high-risk dungeon, even though it's just so easy. So we're now back at the Belg Mountain. That's not even what I'm going for. Oh, you can change settings on the dungeon exploration? Okay, fine. Ooh, what does this action button do? Alright, prepare yourself. It's been a long time since I haven't seen a brief animation on dungeon exploration. You threw a dynamite! Regular Floki uses a dynamite instead of using something efficient and not so evil, just to mine out at least. But I guess she doesn't want to use that much effort just to break the rocks. She has the same expression as Oscar. Gosh dang it! I'm just gonna finish one dungeon one time and then skip all the way so that I can use my event tickets. And there's no rule on same character restrictions, so yeah, 2 Flokes can exist on the same team. And also 2 of them are the same turn. This is amazing! Give it to Soul. Sensible idea. Nice try giving Mew the burst skill, enemies. You give her poison. Nice try. Oh no! Her HP is not 95 or above. So yeah, enemy. She's still applicable to apply first panel on the next ally, however. That's just great. Mew dances with her skimitar. It's awesome. Right, so I did skip that investigation spot in the dungeon segment. Oh, what's this? It's Shrub, right? It's throwing! It's mining animation again! Like I can imagine, come on! I mean, it's been a long time since I even I'm using manual just to do a dungeon exploration. Hey Oscar, can you teach Floke how to use dynamite efficiently and not scarily? I miss that guy. He was only available in the beginning of story part 1. Come on! Oh yeah, good luck with that. Ethel got the burst skill. Huh? Finally, Mew can use her skill too because she can throw a lot of those unis at unis. Oh yeah, about the dungeon clearing animation. Oh. Simple victory animation for Floke, given that she is a peddler or merchant in this case. She disappeared. What the What what the heck did I just saw? You kind of just let Floke stand idle. You don't have to use the disappearing act. This is so quirky. I guess we're now in an era where dungeons are no longer added every time we got a new story chapter. I guess some victory animations when clearing a dungeon somehow doesn't work efficiently. Anyway, I still haven't done the grand tournament. My god, I got 1.5 million. Wait, what? How come I bounced? I got 1.5 million for goodness sake. Anyway. Alright, so let's go for the event story. This is the flowers blooming in thirst. At least that's what I got from the auto translation tool. But my gosh. So, we're doing one of the two event stories with what ifs, because there is a second scenario according to the game mechanics for this event story, and I almost held it out for like the longest. So yeah, let's start first with doing Mika's arc or Diana's arc, because once we unlock all of their choice, once we unlock the endings for both characters, we get the threesome arc with Lara in it. So yeah, I guess I'll start exploring. So this works like character stories, the ones that I already showcased in Floke's character story back when I was trying to test that out in a weekday stream. So yeah, this is the origin of Mike and her role as peddler. Okay then. So yeah, she's the talk of the town, I guess. 当然でしょ、ミケちゃんのガス玉の。The customers are surrounding her. Come on, one by one. Hey, hi! 押さないで。元気かも。Oh, yeah, ダメです。It's autoplay. Never mind. ミケちゃんがちゃんとみんなを作るから。ああ、ミケちゃんだ。かわいい。ねえ、私だけの裁縫品を作ってほしいだけど、私の依頼がある。頼んだ。いいえ。ほらほら。じゃあ、順調に選んで。Did I get it? 順調? No, I don't think so. That's actually different. She sits popular with the female customers. And there's even not a dull moment. I mean, she's holding a shop. Big! Alright, so what is Vika's punchline? Don't forget to say Vika's punchline because それでは皆さんご一緒にそれはね、ガルネ中で今、流行するしてを見せている、トニン、the big, the big man. That's interesting. At least she did the big. ano to? Okay. 今から使ってすればすっごいおしゃれちゃんと言えるね。さあみんなでやってみよう。指の覚悟が必要で。Oh, it's Diona! Mika-chan! I guess the two of them know each other at this point, before they meet up with Lara. It's your favorite customer! Diona! It's much like Diona. Come on! Diona-tan! Titan! Oh, Kashu Dio! So yeah, performing artist Diona. Yeah, everybody's rooting for her. I mean, even Mika is their peddler. I think they're in a different town. Oh yeah, they're in Garner province. Last time I heard from Mika, but I haven't unlocked chapter 19 yet. So this is just my first time seeing them in an event story. ここは現はミケのおばあちゃんがそのだった。好きになっているのがばあちゃんのシート。父ちゃんも好きにしてて、今頃にはない。そしてばあちゃんが死んじゃってからは、ミカちゃんもばあちゃんの言葉通り、ばあちゃんの店を好きなようにしてみた。それが今のこの、oh, she's running a clothes store, I think. 結構、今この、what? Viabel province. Oh, that's the setting they're in. Viabel province. Unfortunately, that was set in chapter 19, so I'm already like, I haven't unlocked that yet. 風車の勘では、1、2、その人聞いてんの、なっている。ばあちゃん、父ちゃん、みけ、頑張ってるよ。いつかきっと、もっとびっくりなる。びっくOkay. Okay, I get it. At least it does not have consequences. At least yet. So, the main setting for Diona and Mika, they're in Viabel province. This is where Lara will find new members for the Lara Kingdom. Well, soon enough, that is. 失礼するよ。
ごめんなさい。
今日はもう、してじまい。あの話を教えてくれたかな。役人I thought it's 役人。役人。お役人さん、また来たの？何度来たって答えは変わらないよ。My answers won't change. まあ、そう、答えを急ぐな。分かってないようだから、もう一度説明するぞ。 君の一生の、としては、未知なものだ。時代の先をい行くセンスが、あそうだ、曜日、今やこの種で名を知らぬ、者はいない。そんな君の仕事を主が終えると言っているんだ。主と一緒にいて、奥に、奥に絶対君の一商品を売り出そう。君の名が奥に全身に広がる金が手が得る。今だとは比べるものにならないくらい。その前に週の紹介させてもらうことにはなるが、君にとっても悪い話ではないだろう。結構だと、治療師は降りなきゃいけないでしょ。その針には値段は高いし。The cost of it is too high, apparently. それじゃいいけど、もう最高の品にはならないんだよね。最高の品などを作る必要はないのだよ。ああよし、よし悪しなどわかるのねのさ。ものある、ものある、結構、本当できれば必要だよな。そんなわけないだろう。みんな、ミケの作ったもの、かわいいって、かわいいって言ってくる。前に逆の何がわかるんだ？最初はそうだったかもしれない。お前の一緒の色を見て、you wish I could understand if there's Resleriana above it. But like, apparently, her clothing store isn't selling well, I guess? Or maybe the people just like her because she's popular with that beat. だから今違う。今、問題の衣装店ミケの商人だから買っているものだ。みんなが買っているミケの商品であれば間違いない。自分もミケの商人を買えばおしゃれになるのだ。当然でしょ？ミケちゃんが作ってものなんだから間違いないわよ。It's a bit laggy at this point. 実行になれwrong one. Okay, リコになれ。君がいただくだけで、主が多くの人が数割れる君も助ける。まだ明日来る。考える時間がやろ。いい答えを理解してるぞ。Right, you'll have the opportunity to respond to him again, I guess. すごくいいところだけど、役人か。何が好きなことか知らないことだってた。いい子の何かになりたいって。そう思って頑張っていいところに いけそうだと思ってなのに。なんだか、不んいうのですねとか。そういえば、父ちゃんから手紙が来ていたっけ？父ちゃん、何をしてるんだろう？何？よー、ミケ元気にしてるか？父ちゃんは、父ちゃんだす。I, I slipped out words I didn't mean to say. Oh my god. I tried figured speech, Dad. Okay. Oh, what I know, 賞レースには落ちちまったが、操業がうまくいって、仕事は増えてきてるんだ。Oh, hey, production's going high. こうして好きなとこができるのは、お前が、父ちゃんが、取り出してくれたおかげだ。だから、ミケも自分の好きなように生きてくれ。次の村に落ち着いたら手紙を送る。いつか大事にする。ピークSounds like a caring father. You gotta live your life to the fullest, even if he is away. 失礼するよ。早い時間ね、どうも。my store hasn't been open yet. ケリー作ってたいものでな。最後にしよう。今回で最後にしよう。That's your last day operating in this store? その人のなることったら、ミキはもう好きに生きてることができなる気がする。でも、ピークになるはまだ遠いない教会である誰かだ？ミケは？ Okay, so this is where if you were to hit the good ending or the bad ending, there is a plot A and plot B on this one. If I did hit the alternate ending, then I can go back to the same event story. The other scenario plot does not reward you any lodestar gems. Well, it does not have any consequences, but at least you can unlock the what ifs of this event story. So it's not that consequential. It's just you have to think which one are you gonna have the right answer. There's no consequences anyway. It's just that you're not gonna get lodestar gems on the next choice that you make. So I'm not sure. I'm not that understandable on Mika's situation, but I thought she's doing well selling clothes or materials, like sewing materials for her customers. And then she does have her favorite customer, which in this case, Diana. So yeah, second option? ごめん。やっぱりミケは最後の品をみんなに届けたいんだ。だから、計画にをどうするなよ。そうか。わかった。残念だよ。I think she regretted her decision. それでいい。正解ははずだ。ミケ。ミケは月に生きる決まったんだ。It all depends if we're going to get the good ending or not. Okay. So this one, sorry, this one does not have reports. I mean, that's fine. The wind. おい、どうしてくるんだよ。お前の作った ゴロツキお前の作った少年のせいで、彼女が、oh dear, what happened? Also, why the name's Gorotsuki? Are you a thief? Are you a burglar? Don't you dare burglarize a shop! みんな聞いてくれよこの店は毒性のある金玉の Why are you accusing me of putting poison? 落ち着いてて。だからそういう店でよ。本当にうちのものなの。んな、危ねえなもう。もう発見しまったよ。話にならない。いい加減にしてよ。おい、あった。何してるんだ。店から出ていて。そうが。店だ、皆さん。この店はやべえぞ。Yeah, that's what you get. You tried to insult the store manager without any evidence. おいでせたか大丈夫かミケちゃん
ありがとう。
しかし、それで今度目が最高こんなことはばっかり起きているな。なんでだろうね。きっと虫の緊張が悪かったんだよ。何が強当たりがあるんじゃないかいくらなんでおかしいなんでもないよ。大丈夫。それならないだが、何かあったらまだ呼んでくれ。言えないよ。巻き込めない。だって相手にしてるのは。大変なこと。大変なことになっているようじゃないか。今からでも私と手を組み合わないか。そうすれば、衆が気を守ってやるぞ。起きられない。そうか。私はいい手だに笑うんだ。あ、そうだ。明日は、今日よりももっと涼しい。It's going to be raining tomorrow, apparently. 明日よりももっと激しい雨になるそうだぞ。雨なんか増えて雨はどんどん激しくなる。いつかというになって希望というゴミ。命も危なくなるのかもしれない。そうなる前に、では、失礼するよ。Wait, what? One of the officials got the situation on the rain. They're enemies indeed. どこで出てきたのか。そうなったらもう、ミキは逃げられない。誰も巻き込めない。Now are you lagging phone? I'm gonna give you the phone cooler next time. 好きに行きたい。そう思ってるだけなのに、それがすっごく難しい。ミケは、あいつのいいになるしかないの。What else choice do you have? おい見たかあれお役人様だろうな。何を騒ぎだよ。助けて。Why? 役人さんと店に来たゴロツキたちが木に、they're tied to a tree, but why? なんでお客様言われる当たってやるぞ。Oh, there's a letter. Satsuga. Wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's supposed to be a counter for thin items, or in this case, letters. It's got something in a letter. No Kirinaru Jimi Shimi Oh, it's a veiled threat. Oi, oi. 私の将来まであるぜ。この役にミキの見せれてやってるのいいじゃねえか。まさか、この役にはこいつらを何やつだ許せねえ。誰かを生けるためにやってくれたんだ。一体誰がどうしてお札を言え相手もわからないまま、その日は終わりを迎えた。そして、休日。そして翌日、池の前にある人、物が、そうですね。人生最大の、翻訳を浴びることになる。I wonder. Well, this is quite interesting. 今日も何頃間もなく終わった。ごめんくださいませ。ごめんなさい。今日はもう終わって。And then that's where we meet up with Lara. 少人を前にミケとあなたのわかんね。そして、oh wow. Oh my god! Nice shot! I know it's just Lara's cleavage, but my gosh, that shot. あなたは誰？私はララトロケール。Lara Kingdom. The leader of the Lara Kingdom. You're Lara Trokel? この名前、どこでが聞いたよな。そうだ。誰か。Oh. So, I think by this point, Lara is now part of the Polar Light Alchemists at the time Mika first met with Lara. So it is an origin story. もしかして、そうれる。とにかく悪いけど、あなたは話すことはあなたは今そうしよう。I haven't even finished! My god. おい。私は奈良近代の女子で、she would like to, I will be looking for notable merchants to set up shop at my kingdom. Long story short, would you like to join my team as part of the Lara Kingdom citizens? That's the thing. Wait, is it on autoplay? あなたの理由で、才能である。まさかわかる。Oh, I see. Lara tied the Gorotsky and Yakunin on a tree because they're jealous of Mike? さあ、Mike, 私の使い知らせて。I mean, what choice do you have when you have Lara beside in front of you? If you were to join Lara Kingdom, you'll be able to do whatever you like. ビッグになりたい、好きになりたい、ミヒロを触られたい。Lara Kingdom、一応のクルーに何かビッグしてるよ。Okay. Shall we choose? ミケはOkay, so, if you come across a path with 3 choices, only one will not continue the story. One answer will lead to the correct correct ending with lodestar gems. The other and the third one has to be a choice where you get to see the alternate ending but no lodestar gems. So, what big choice do you have? I know I forgot what XP chose, but he doesn't want to go for the alternate ending, so I could go for the what ifs. First choice. 行くよ乗せてこのビッグな話に What do you think? 素晴らしいあなたは自体通りの方でしたわさあ行きましょう新たな世界があなたを待っていますわ And the two hold hands. Did I get the correct ending? Oh, cool. And this is the big you okay? So, I think this is the last chapter of the Mika's arc. Lara sama, konnichiwa, big! Big! Oh man, I would like to see both of them do that again. Okay, Isai ビッグやってくれるよろしく行こうさすがにすっと見ていることついこうだったらララ様ビッケとコンビを相手ララ様の冒険の手さすがにこれ以上かけばちはできませんわそれにしても10代とは面白いものですね。There's tumbleweed everything です。もし話せるビッグな話でないと、そりゃもう、父ちゃんが首したてるかね。挨拶の使えるよ。The Big Man がガルネ州で、10人活動中ですよね。最近はどうなのですいや、賞レースは負けちゃったみたい。だから、作業が頑張っているって。母ちゃんが、名前みたい。OK。しかし。はい。ちょっと、ご両親を言えなくて、寂しくありませんのまあ、素直。しなる話あるよ。それでも、お父様のこと好きなんですよね。だって、夢に全力なのってかっこいいじゃん。ばあちゃんもね、本当は父ちゃんに、かるOh my gosh. 父ちゃんは、虫にでは世界一になりたいと言って、母ちゃんもそれを触れたいって言って。ミッケもばあちゃんもそれを応援することに決まったんだ。好きに生きられるのが一番だもん。
なるほど。
だから、実残り理解のような手伝ってくれ。本当にいいうちに生まれたしたの。
そうだね。
まあね、誰がみんなというと、右の、family, I guess. ララキンダムの市民も、皆さん、そういうのにしていってきたいものですわ。あらそら、ご飯用意してきたよ。そんなん時間ですの。最近、時が待つの早いですわ。ばあちゃんみたいなことを言ってるそれだけ ああ、それだけ。I might have not enough time to cover the other event story, am I? That's not that you know. Oh, this one takes place after the. This one takes place after the events of chapter 19, I think, because she said, "That's not that she." このままだと、知らないの。ご飯の時間くらいはゆっくりして。もちろんですわ。ミケの料理は美味しそうですもの。さすが、料理や手伝っていただけのこと。she likes to cook. That's her specialty. Cooking! その頃はどんな照らしをしていたの？ね。安くと取られたら食べるのだから、船乗りの人がよく使ってくれたんだ。薪に届いてきたからタイミングで押し寄れ。I can't even read that fast. そういう言いながらも、その顔楽しかったぞ。酔っ払うとさ、海での冒険の話を話したい声が始まるんだ。宝の地図を見つけて。数字の島探してしかも嘘が本当にわからない話。でも、それを聞いているのが好きだったな。
なるほど。
なぜと。Oh yeah, Lardo's Lads. So yeah, it feels like it's after the events of story chapter 19. Or by the time oh yeah. それなどして、闇玉。ある日、船乗りの一人が横断してきたんだ。金をやるから。乗りでも足りないそうだし、やってみると言って、船乗りの鍵やいろいろ直し始めたのが好きだ。やべ。みんないつもボロボロになって帰ってくるからさ、やって楽しかったって言って、いつしか何でも直せるし、好かれるようになったよ。それが転がじてた。なるほど。誰かもわかりませんが、横断してくれた船乗りには感想ですね。そうだね。だったんだ。はい、頼むよ。バーバラから。いや、すぐなんだ。探してバレたら怒られてしまう。お前、指先事情だったろ？少し少ないのからよ。言われたことはなんとなく教えただけど、顔が出てこないや。まあいいか。ありがとう。誰かさん。And that's all for Mika's route for this arc. I don't think there are consequences for going straight to the true ending, but let's go for the what ifs part.
ごめんなさい。はあ。
Okay, so what if you were to take the Yakunin's words? Alright, 受けるよ。その話。ビキボもっともっと名前を売り出していきたいんだ。 わかった。わかってくれたか。これでいい。まずはね。だって、BK はピーグになるんだから。Whatever happens if you go for the subplot? よし、そうだ決まればやることでたくさんある。さあさあ、はい、役所へ来てくれ。私たちの未来の話しよう。What? What about feeling? Oh, I see. それから2件の産業は中の努力を受け、早速開店した。今では、多くの肉の商品を見つかる。もちろん、ここ、夫でも、She at the capital? She is at the capital. わあ、本当に見ての店を商品が音になる。たくさん買っちゃった。高いによくそれなんて買ったね。だってみんな持っているし、それにいいけど商品なら間違いないじゃない。Capital citizens are having a big interest on her. ちょっと聞いてもいい？あら、どうしたの？その店、よく利用するの？よく名前を聞くけど、役に見るとしてこみちゃって。実流に買っている人の話を聞いてさよ。いたけど、いいとおっしゃれた。さすが、ビッケ作った感じ。あなたも買えない。買えないよ。
ありがとう。
やっぱりそうなんだ。ありがとう。買ってみるよ。これで買ってみるよ。それミッキーは、かけて、後です。だけどね。Doesn't feel like a good ending on this one. それにしても、最後まで気作られなかった。みんな、が誰かなんて、どうでもいいな。ミケの前は広がり続けている。ミケは誰かにピークになった。Doesn't feel like a good what-up on this one. これがミケがなりとかったものなのかな。もうよくわからないや。Oh, it does proceed forward with the if part. Got ya. So yeah, this is where I was wondering why it does not like proceed to the next part. It just expects me that I have to read the next part of the story instead. So in this if, I don't think spreading the name Mika is not gonna make her like a big star in Lantarda. I guess that's why you should not take the words from the Yakunin-san, which eventually got captured, as well as the Gorotsky. Now this is where I think either Mika has to decline Lara's invitation. Let's try two of those three choices and see which one proceeds to the if part. Okay, what if you were to pick this part or this one? What about the third choice then? もう勘であいたわからないや。こういう時は。メニューを取り出して、どうしますの？決まってるじゃん。You're gonna flip a coin? Come on. 父ちゃんもいつも言ってる。Right, so it's heads or tails. If she gets heads, she can join Redar. Tails, well, no, she's not joining her party. なるほど。面白い。見せてくださいな。 You just let fate decide on this coin? Oh my gosh. Alright, pick it up. Yeah. Dageru. It's a heads. What if it's a heads? Or is it tails? Whatever. Ura? It's tails. Well, you're joining her.
よろしくてよ。
サイドがある上、一緒には素晴らしい。どうやらあなたの私の力的と。さあ行きましょう。It's the same thing! It's the same thing! Okay, what about if Mika declines the invitation straight instead of relying on that flip a coin moment? Oh boy! Oh gosh, the second choice has to be the other if segment. Okay, so no need to wakaranai kenayo. Apparently, you're not gonna be joining our kingdom. Zanen desu wa. Yakunin-san mitai ni shita. Why, I can't even read! 安心すなさい。それでは、ごきげんよう。Well, till we meet again. She likely regretted her choice, whether to flip coin or just say it to her face straight away. Ready? Yeah, she's all alone. Oh. ねえねえ、見て。このブローチが可愛くない？やっぱり、衣装品をミケちゃんのに限るわね。どうでしょう。ミケちゃんの作ったものなんだから間違いないわな。間違いないや。でも、なんかミケちゃんに元気ないよね。ビッグの昔の覚えていたのに。なんか、裏のことが増えてないよね、ミケちゃん。ミケにはいつもの普通が戻ってきた。ミケの役はそれなりの役にしていて、父ちゃんのちょっとスーツながしらになっていて。ビッグじゃないかもけど、それになり、育児者、日々、そういうもの、いいよね。いいと思うんだけど、もし、あの時のあの人は、ついたら、どんな人生だったんだろう。Well, life is boring. ずっと、そんな思いが心からかもしれないんだ。Well, it's just a normal ending. No bad ending for Bike. Although, this one does not seem to have a big opportunity for Bike to stand out. Yeah, all choices have been unlocked, unlike XP's route, which he only does the true ending choices. Okay, so performing artist Diona's one day. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. Even on a mirroring software. Oh, よかった。ダッシュ姫。Hold on. I got to get the correct word. Is it Kashu? Hime. Diva. It's Utahime. Alright, so you know, add the jiggle physics on her. はい。早くディオナにまた会いたいな。I can't pick between Diona or Magda, okay? Oh, she's a member of uh this kind of looks like inside Oliver's ship, though, isn't it? Gekijo, oh, he's the stage manager. This one's different from the Yakuji that we encounter from Mika's arc.
謝いたします。
Well, at least the two of them cross paths in the first part of Mika's story. Sorry, still, I think my voice got cracked in the middle of the Mika's arc. I'm just gonna read it silently and then try to interpret as much as I can. Kashi no Chichi ni, Ikishi keikaku naman shiteru ka. Aray! 今や君は誰も悩む一番星だ。どうだい遥か
それは
景色。今はまだ何も見ません。そうか。その答えはなんか深いね。さすが歌姫。はい、so, それ、歌手としての。So she's living with her parents, apparently. And somehow living inside Oliver's ship, I think. Could be something else, though. それを、進み。今私はバリャベルシューロ。歌姫としてな。誰もがいるだろう。私の人生は、片ことうまく。私もそう思う。しかし、私が一番欲しいだというなら、私は何を手ましたために、そうするのだろうI'm running out of ideas, so I'm trying to read as loud as I can. I wish I could read, but I might slip out different words. I wonder what Diana is dealing with when it comes to living their normal life. Manta sarenai hibi. Not a perfect day. I wonder why. Ah, Diana-tan! And this is where I guess Diana's arc is the very early part of the timeline. So Mike, we actually met Mike on this part.
ごきげんよう。
Ah, 遅めに来たわ。ようこそ、ようこそ。お茶しょる。ゆっくりしてて。
そうね。
ミケちゃん、最近忙しそう。ミケちゃんの作る衣装が素晴らしいからね。
そうだね。
ビーグHe does the big pose. Like, Jonathan is big! 前ほどゆっくりお茶をできなって寂しいわ。それを言ったディオンタンだって、いろんな場所を劇場から引っ張ってるじゃん。そうね。ありがたいことに聞いてくれる人がたくさんいるみたい。
そんな、やだ。そんな、や
勝手に聞いちゃでやだ。全部いい子ばいに、そして。もうわがまま言わないの。まあでも、そうか、ディオナタンの方は、
それはどうかしら。
うーん。 そうなんですよ。歌姫のビッグになってるし、生き死計画の才能だって諦められてるし。
でもそれは
うん。時々ね、私になったら歌えているのなって思うの。歌も好きだし、綺麗な服を作るもの好きだけど、でもそれが何になるんだろうって。贅沢な闇だっていうのは分かってるだけでね。
へえ、
ディオナタもそういう悩みあったんだね。全然知らなかった。なかった。知らなかった。そういうミケちゃんは順調じゃないの。なんかね、お役人がめんどくさいお仕事を持ちかけてきている。めんどくさいなーって。
そういうことね。
何度もないの。私ができることはある？なんだか燃えてきたわ。大丈夫。それはミケの問題から何とかするよ。
ふん、そうだね。
それにしても、なんだかな、マンタなさいなっている感じがする。
そうね。
私も。Oh, this must be your parents. Of course. Of course, they kind of look familiar model-wise. Loki's parents in Story Chapter 12. ヨナタンも非常に歌ってほしいと依頼が来てね。明日の夜
いいわ。
Looks like her parents, looks like her parents found an invitation for Diana to perform at another venue this time. そうすれば
ありがとう。
いつも感謝してる。イスレー方法がこの国で最後の歌姫になるわ。いえ、私たち。それでは、行ってまいります。明日もお父様の考えた仕事をこなす。その時、時間は驚くほどやくない。大きなことが考えす。大きなものなく、言われたことを言われた通りに。だからだろう。町へ向かう途中のことを私はと別、帰る道そうなんだろう。そうなの、そうだった。おOoh, the two long hairs have meet. I wonder. Must be her imagination. And this is where that time Ichiwa no hana ga saita. Inside that moment, Diona has bloom a flower. Moment, Skoshi, you're having a daze or something. 大事な話からだね。もう一度言うの。新しい仕事が入った。これは大きな仕事だ。しばらく忙しくなるよ。もともと入れていたいい先。初めてだ。こんなにも漁師の話が心に入らないよ。きっと、あの頃のせい、浮かぶあの花が、I guess she's dealing with her parents who are mostly busy of her time and didn't see her performing on stage. Like that is her, that is like her full time job as a singer or or an actress. However, her parents didn't see through because they're busy at work. Anohana wo sarasarate wa demo. She's talking to herself, unfortunately. She's not speaking her words out to her parents! Okay. This is the part where I have to choose the what if session, eh? Now I forgot what XP pick, but I guess I'll go for the first choice. If it's on the if route, I don't mind. ごめんなさい。I don't know. 仕事の話はまだ本当に聞かせて。意義に何を言っているの？自分の仕事以上大切なことなんないでしょ？
それは。で
も気になるから。ヨナ？どうしたんだ？こんなこと初めてだ。I sound like an idiot. 自分でも何の話しそうだしのわからない。ただ一つ言えることは、私はあの花を愛おしくOkay, that's fine. I think I picked the correct path. 初めて両親のはなった私は、それと、女性について始めた。どこかで見たことがある。その時期を、12彼女が、ララ・トロケルがであると、受け止めた。Okay, so she's trying to recall the time. How did she encounter Lara Trokel during her travel back to her town at variable shoe? 探していた人が何をしかしろ。なぜそんな人のことがこんな気になるの？ Why are you interested in her? Oh, Jonathan! What, in the middle of the night? どうして？ちょっとディオタンに会わせたい人がいいさ。ついてきてほしいんだ。
それは。
今から何また明日にでも。その人がディオナタのことを呼んでいるの。That's why I'm here to call you. ほら、考えろ、絶対にされる。Come on! Catch her! お待たせ、連れてきたよ。So this is where you meet up with Lara. This apparently takes place if you were to choose Mike joins Lara Kingdom. This is where it continues off with Diona's arc. I'm Lara Chirocco, the king of the Lara Kingdom. ねえ、ミカちゃん、どうしてこの人に？
そうだね。
前にさ、話してじゃん。今の、毎日が待たされてない気がする。だから、それを変えたいって思ってさ、この人についていくことにしたんだ。してるよ。ヨナタンが反対することを分かってた。それで問題だよ。話だけでも聞いてほしいんだ。ヨナタンのためにもなると思うから。素晴らしい友情ですわ。 やっぱりあなたが二人とも欲しくなりました。They like you. いやな。ここしばらくの間、あなたのことを見せていただけましたかだわ。That's a that's a nice leggings. あなたのその歌の芸能として、芸能は才能あなたは禁断の性関係として、そして歌姫として私の上に座る私の下へいらっしゃい。Take my hand! Will you join my kingdom? Basically. 聞いてもいいですか開いていないのなんなりと。私は今成功しています。そんな私があなたの場所にいていて。王としてあなたの人でまたすことを約束した。So, I think Lara saw her performance on stage. Thought she could be, ooh, you could join my kingdom. もう一つ、あなたは、夫になって何をこうしたいのですか
そうですわね。
それは実際に見せた方が早いですよね。二人とも私に近寄りなさいな。さあ、行きますわ。It's so long in the mound! Yeah, they teleported to Lara Kingdom. I mean, there's no hard choice. The whole time I had a negative 7.5 decibels for a week is hard. Oh, Kokoa. This is my Lara Kingdom, of course. My country. Even though it does look like an arid terrain, but it's a very good terrain, and if you tolerate the high heat. ですが、私は、この巻きすらす、私、ビーム、
そうですわね。
いやな、私が何を成功したいのか、聞きましたわね。私は、理想のRoyalty? I guess. だから今、絵を差し教えてたのです。はあ、少し寄っていただけませんかもちろん、次に決まれないことでしょはい、think about it in 3 days. Then, if you think about it, then you can join my kingdom. That's what I was thinking. So, within 3 days time, ずっとどこか待たされていないと感じていた。この状態を変える学校に、かもしれない。何より、彼女が理想。それに私に心も動いてまった。だけど、彼女の下へ行くこと、それは今までの自分をすべて果てることになる。捨ている。両親の言うことを変えなければ、私の人生は両字がうまくいくなのだ。そのどちらを取るのか、私は選ぶなくてはならない。あの日、景色に咲いた一羽の花が、今はもうまだ
いいわ。
shall you talk to your parents or... Oh, wait. ミケたちごと共にするミケたちの日の知らない。This one's pretty... This one's coincidental because in Mike's route, there are two choices lead us to the true arc and the true ending of Mike's arc. But in this case, it's just going to be one good ending and one bad ending. Or the what if. We'll go for the first choice then. 今たはミケちゃんたちを移動共にすると。Oh, are you going to explain that to your parents? They got me. Oh, I guess they're busy, so I'll just write them a letter. もうすぐ限る時間だ。We better get going, or you might worry or something. Testing it. Right, got no time to lose. On this day, the flower that she blew has begun. あ、そうか。それは花ではなかったのだ。私の景色に真っ赤、it turned off fiery red or something. And now we have the two! Our new daily life. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to do the second event story, but I might end up recording it instead. And then I'll have to start explaining why I chose those options. Maybe on first try, that is. But anyway, let's finish Diona's arc and then we'll move on to the two friends arc. Whew. Let me go. Oh, it's the doctor. おっと、ディオナさん、気に入られてないの？ああ、Actually, she's interested. ダー様のスケルルがあれば、おさらいよ。この霧の花を、終焉の大きな花を引き立たせるたびに、I haven't even finished! Never mind. We're just gonna autoplay it anyway. そして、入らないわ。すぐは話してくれ。今からもうすぐ夜になっちゃうよ。大丈夫。近くて、目視していることが。She left! She left Miki! Wow! She's just here! And I'm just bored! I really have to turn off the noise suppression. Come on! At least I got something to express! Just gotta not slip the microphone plug. I'm already away from my laptop, for goodness sake. So, the talents of Miki and Diona. Omatase! You're so fast! Haya! Lara 様のためにも時間も無限にしているいらないな。There's not enough time for Lara. 断りだけじゃなくて、愛もより超がだな。ディオナタウンは。Why are you staring? 何をしていますの？ Why are you looking? Are you looking at my beautiful dress? Oh man, I'm just joking.
よろしくてよ。
なるほど。では、思うけど、ご存知はいと。ほら、リオナタンまた私は知ってるよ。さすがに迷惑だと思うわね。
申し訳ありません。
どうも、 どうも熱が入ると周りが見えず。私は別にいる。
いえ、
そうや。歩きなぞ、ちょっと以前。嘘をしたことをました。どんなことがありましたの？私の歌の一つに、Real Dragon Slayers? What'd you say in front of the Dragon and the Dragon Slayers or something? Alright, sing. I'm just joking. Oh, this is a new soundtrack for this game. Jonah! Well, at least they know each other. まず、終了の必死として、通訳のような、ていろいろついて、尋ねしたいのが、そして、実際に今どのような思いを、続いているか、あとは理由を、Come on, slay the dragon. 初めて読んだ時の思い。待てWait, what? Why, Juna? Are you interested about the story of the Dragon Slayer? Well, according to our song, that is. マジとか。はい、ジョニー来るというのが、さすが歌姫。すごい。限りせだ。And they're heading to the nearest dragon's nest, huh? 出会いの時から聞かせてもらえますか？
あ
ら。魔物が生まれました。決戦中に、not 決戦中に。聞いてる場合か、従っている。夜はそのために、おっしゃるままちょっと、このまま夜だと。
感謝いたします。
Oh, this looks like a different part of the town. Is this new? おかげでいいよ。それはよかった。なぜだろう。今まで何か殺したな。There's something bothering you? どういうことがAn opportunist, I think. 真面目なのを作ると頑張ったつもりなんですか？そんなディオナも素敵ですけどね。What a way to finish the arc. Peek! Alright, that's all for this arc. Now let's go for some if scenarios. Peek! 35% battery left! Oh man. I'm not likely going to cover the discipline and chaos thingy. The fast forward button skips her meeting up with Lara. 両親の話に集中する。
いえ。
Alright, so she's focused. 次の話を続き聞かせて。そうか。疲れていたいつでもいい言うんだよ。いいか？まず最初にやるべきことは大丈夫。 何度も振り返してきたところだ。So, this is another scenario if Diana were to focus on listening to her parents instead of just, oh, I'm gonna do something, I'll be right back. Apparently, Diana will have to summarize what her parents will be doing. また何を見えなかった。なった。And then we're on the if scenario? ほら、ディオナ、あれが大稽古だ。今から私たちはそこに行くんだ。ついにオードンに巻いて歌をするのよ。ディオナ、頑張ったわね。
いえ、
うん、お父さんとお母さんはおかげだよ。来るところまで歌うためな。どうだ、ディオナ。ここから景色は何を見える？何が見える？
それは。
何も。それはそれで深いけど、こういう時はね、こういうの。明るい未来が見えるってわかりやすい方がいいわ。
なるほどね。
うん、わかった。さあ、改めて何が見える？私たちのディオナ？明るい未来。That's it? Bright future? It's so short! Unlike Mike's route on this one. I'll take it. Alright. What about this one? That if route is shorter than Mike's if route.
そうですわね。いいわ。
Alright, so what if you were to not join with Mike and Lara? 私は決めた。ミケちゃんたちを運動は共にしないと。そして私は両親と先日受けた仕事話を再開した。ララトロケルを愛すると話しかった。彼女を思いやりたいはもうそのものだった感じたし。ミケちゃんのこれからも応援したから。あの日、景色に咲いた一番咲い、それはまだ、Dang it, I couldn't read. 私はそれにいいせい、いらない決めた？あれから私は両親と共に歌姫としての活動を、いや、一つか分かったことを言えば、それは私が両親に意見するようになったことだろう。最初のうちに夫に言われたが、私はお互いによくなった。結局のところ、私たちの間には大変知れたらなかったわけなかもしれない。今日は音で歌をlet her voice reach out. That basically わかってるわ。そうそう。今、国は錬金術というものが証明されているしは。
それは。
私たちの仕事に関係するかはわからないけど、ぜひ近い月になっていきたいな。おう、そうだね。音のことも知りたいし。There's one at the cafe. どうした？ Why? Were you looking away from Lara or Miki? それじゃあ、劇場へ向かいましょう、お父様。私の景色に咲いた花が久しぶりに溢れた。あの日と同じ景色のまま。けれども、ない。きっと、今、座れたら、ボロボロになってもらう落ちてしまうだろう。しかし、そんな日が割れてることはないだろう。私はそれに一切ないこと決めたのだから。Yeah, don't look away from Mike and Lara, Diana. Simple as that. You chose like a regretful choice. Okay, so now that I finished the if scenarios for both Diana and Mike, I got this one, the new daily life. It's Nikijo. This is likely going to be the last one, unfortunately, because my phone is running out of battery as we speak. こうしてミケたちはこれまで人生ごとを捨て、ララキンダムでの新たな人生、ブラブラブラ、デイリーライフ。ララさんは、開けるですか。やはり、農業足りないようですね。
ふむ。
そういうの調合しますわ。それにしても、犬の誰も一気に出すわ。ララ様、お父さんまた止まらなくちゃいいみたい。
そうですわね。
また薬用意してますわ。少しだけ待ってくださる？
へえ。
ララさん、忙しいのね。全部の代わりに対応しているみたい。いくら錬金術が使えると。
それは。
Yeah, it's about the power of the alchemists. That's why Lara was able to help the people around her. Even though she is supposed to be the leader of the kingdom. それでも案内頑張っている。本当にすごいことだわ。
あら。
ミケ、ディオナ、こちらで活動日を過ごしました。住んでいる人も優しくて、いろいろバラバイディアス。それはよかった。さすがはララキンダム民です。もし困ったことがあれば、必ず頼んでいるように、みんな不満で。I wasn't even finished! わかりました。ただ、ララさんも私たちにできることがあれば何でも言ってください。動き詰めに見えますので、気配です。みんなを気配させてしまうことは、私はもうまだまだですわね。いえ、決してそのようなことは。まあ、ご当地ですから、私はキンダムにとって及んでバリ時。それはともかく、あなた方に一つお願いがありますの。今の理解よろしく。はい、大丈夫です。何によると、あなたがララキンダムのそれで欲しいのです。それは大役だね。もちろんやるよ。どういうものをしたいの？マンタサレの者たちの犬となる、I forgot this 感じ。それを、お願いしたわ。あとはあなたが二人の方で素晴らしいものを焼いてほしいのです。了解。それじゃあ、 Jonathan! I cannot even understand. よし、これで作るものはまとまったから。
そうね。
どこさえはそれはだいぶ見てしまうけど、これくらいものは用意したものだよ。問題は重すぎて売ってないから自分で見なきゃいけないから。ねえねえ、ディオナタン、この材料と木材。We have to go to the Snow Province apparently. わあ、強そうな魔物でできそうだね。右たちだけで大丈夫かな。そうだ、ダラと呼ぶよ。困ったことがあっておい頼んでるよ予定いたしでもただでさ、大変そうなのにこんなこと頼めないわ。Are we supposed to go on tonight or so? じゃあ、どうする？別の材料どうしたらチームいつ答え言ったけど。And this is where we have to pick our choices. Do it ourselves, or we should call Lara on this situation. For me, I will have to go on Lara this time. やっぱり、ララさんに助けをだってもよ。ララさんのお願いは、yeah, her mission is to help people in her kingdom. That is what to expect of her, right? I mean, she wouldn't mind helping you guys out. そして、ミキたちの助けの声にララが笑顔。She's happy to help us, right? びっくりしたのは、ララがShe's already braving the mountains, of course. At the return of snow caps, because it's now almost winter season. Brr. 右たちの材料の知識があって、右たちよりも前に右たちよりも混ざりなって、そして右たちのことに命がけて守った。Watch out! Holy moly! Why are you afraid of what? Fire! Are you okay? 大丈夫？これくらいどうってことはありませんわ。どうしてそこまでして。いつも言っているでしょ？ビム守るのが王の役割だと。理想の国を作るにはあなただから必要なのです。みんな国を形作る。そしてそれにはみんなが理想する王に私はみんなにとって理想の王であるねばならないのです。この時、人々の中でララさらになった。そうかもいいで、ララはララ様になって。素晴らしないと、頑張らないとね。
そうだわ。
私ももっとshould like to continue forward as one of her loyal members of the Lara Kingdom. we move forward. Maki no naka de sai... Wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's actually the title of the event story. It's actually the title of the event story. Right, Koste, watashi tachi wa Nairo Atsumeru ue. Well, they've finished collecting ingredients for the Shinada province. At the very least, we'll come back in one piece. Once we collected all of our ingredients, we return back to the Lara Kingdom. And I just gotta say, we supported as much about Lara at the end of the day. Sorry! Sorry, Diona, I had to lower the volume. You can apparently hear that in... There's actually a demo version of that song already available on the official YouTube channel. Of Atelier Resleriana. She's singing a song for just two people. Hey, two important people in the world. Lara and Mike. So... I feel like this arena kind of looks like the one that we usually visit in Roman's Grand Tournament. Come on, you get me? Okay, come. Look, I know it's just a bit blush, but request from her. Can I go for the highest and then only on FXAA? Let's see if it'll work. Just at least enough for the screenshot worthy. How many? The highest resolution? No, I said that's highest! It's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary for my phone to have this at native resolution, but come on, look at her face! Okay, I got my screenshot. Now we leaving. This is at the highest resolution, guys. Come on. Lower the performance load so that I can continue the story. This is going to take a while because I think I have it on FXAA anti-aliasing, but come on. I used only at the second option in case the phone cannot handle it. But alas, we'll continue. いかがだってでしょうか? 気に入っていただけましたか? What do you think of my performance? Why, you're so beautiful! Lara-sama, arigatou shimose desu. Yari yari, nanda, sukkari Diona wa Lara-sama ettari chatta ne. So ya sa, Diona-tan, well, at least she found a new direction in her life. Well, living up to her fullest potential, even if it's like in unconventional ways, like building a kingdom to start a new life. That's nice. Two friends managed to earn Lara's respect, even though Lara's the one carrying them in the Snell Province dungeon exploration segment. すべてを知らせてしまうような、I forgot that one! I already searched that in... No. Well... So, ですよね。さあ、休憩は終わりにしましょう。あなたがまた成長し、すっかりラーキンダムの、それでも、はい、もちろんです。ラタイラは広く、またかけにしても、 dinner. I wasn't even finished. Oh my god. I'm just gonna check on something. Oh, it's Kawaki.
準備はよろしくて。
Okay. Kawaki, thirst. そんなあなたが新たなお願いしてありますの？
より高みへ。
えい。そう信じておりますよ。はい、お任せください、ララ様。That's a pretty good ending. Oh, it's just only one. Oh, I finished the entire event story. There's one more what if though, and because it's only one decision, it's just too easy to tell. What happens if you were to explore the Snail Province by only Beacon Diana?
ふむ、そうです。それは。ええ、いえ、はい、まあ。そうね。いえ、それは。
Alright, this one's pretty fast. So, what if you two do it yourselves without telling Lara?
行きましょう。
やっぱり自分たちが何をしよう。危ない場所だけど、私たちの役に立つことを見せない。見せないと。ああ。それもそうだね。よし。最強の二人と見つけてやるぞ。戦いの準備。Yeah, good luck with that. 1 week later. いたたた。だいぶ受けるようになったわ。Well, that sucks. We didn't get to see both of them in action, or at least some game over. They ended up getting dirty. Well, mostly on Diana and then Mika. Yeah, the snowy mountains. The monsters in the snowy mountains are ferocious. Plus, you have to face the cold climate. 命があってよかった。命があってよかった。ではありませんわ。あなたたちは何をしておりますの？ Apparently, Lara saw what you did. ボロボロにあなたが、するわ敵は何事かと思いましたわ。困ったことがあるから必要が頼むように言ったでしょ。私のことを利用できないのかしら。
申し訳ありません。
そのようなことはございません。ただ迷惑かけたなくて。こうなることの迷惑ともの。次から気をつけなさいな。怒ったね。あれは、迷惑かけてしまった。まあまあ、ディオナタン、落ち込めない。That's why we have to call Lara next time. 次こそは、ちゃんと材料を手をらいて役に立つなんだとことを見せてなくちゃ。そうね。もっともっと頑張らないと。I feel like there's another ifs cutscene on this one. Oh, that's it? Oh, guess that's what happens if it took you a week this long to finish the monster quest. But anyway. So yeah, Kawaki no naka de, Sakuhana Tachi. The flowers bloom in thirst. This is quite an interesting event story. At least there's no consequences if I were to pick the wrong choice. As for the mission icons, the only mission that I don't think most of us will be able to get is this one. This petal shards. The Ibono Tane. The seeds of hope. This actually increases your it increases the level cap of your characters by 2 levels. Collecting one of these, you need to go. If you were to clear EX3, you'll be able to level up at least 2 levels of that particular character. I doubt you'll be able to get level 100 on all characters before the game closes, by the way, so choose wisely if you're going to clear EX3 challenge. Now as for the second event story, I'm likely going to record it instead, because my phone is running out of battery at level 30%. So what I'm gonna do is, I will do a retrospect event story on the next Resleriana stream, and then afterwards I'll go back to covering story chapter 19. So, unfortunately, I do not have time to cover the other chapter, even though I don't think it's going to be that long, right? Oh dear. You're kidding me! I still have to do the 2 arcs? Never mind. Anyway, so Brad and Magda will be next on the event story coverage that I'll be doing, although I'll have to do this in recording mode at this point, so, because I'm running out of time. Plus, Ronona's pie is ready. Yeah. I will have to change the streaming title. There, no action for you today, Rorona. I'm just gonna take a rest. So anyway, that's all for Kawaki no Naka de Saku Hanatachi. Next time on Atelier Resleriana, I will record Konton to Seigi no, you know, the destined meeting of chaos and justice. So that is going to be the next event story that I'll be covering, but I'm likely going to cover this on December, so instead of doing this on stream, I will record it instead. All choices will be made anyway. All choices will be made as well in case if I missed that one decision point anyway. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server, Discord Blue Sky account up in the description below. And I'm sorry guys, I don't think I'm likely going to stream. I don't think I'm likely going to stream this weekday or the weekend, because, well, I got an exam to take on December 1, so I will need that time to study Nihongo at this point. I mean, it's already the 4th time I tried. But hey, I still persevere nonetheless. So anyway, see you guys on, let's check. See you guys on December 4, the earliest, if I can. Or November 27, if I can squeeze in a few. If I can squeeze in between doing Link Like Love Live, Circle LGP, or Atelier Resleriana. The other version is going to have a new Legend Fest banner episode. That will be delayed instead. So yeah, that's going to be it. And see you guys next time. Goodbye! See you soon! At magandang hapon po. Right, you two are next. I promise you that. I'm just gonna do it in recording mode because my god, my battery level is already below 30, so I cannot cover your event story in entirety. Anyway, hey guys, magandang hapon po, and magkikita tayo muli sa December 4.